Before we start the video, I'd like to shout out Logo.com for sponsoring this video. They have an awesome site where you can buy a bunch of in-game currency and items, including all your favorite Rocket League items. Also, make sure you use code DOLBOBS to get an easy 6% off your orders. Check out the site, there's a link in the description. But for now, enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on, guys? Jules here, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now, what you're about to see is a little social experiment with my brand new Titanium White Octane, and we're going to be seeing if people still fall for the item switch scam, which is where I'm going to be switching out the Titanium White Octane to a Grey Octane and trying to make them pay a lot of keys for just an item which is worth only 6 keys. So what we're going to be doing first is putting a trade offer on the RocketLeague.com/trading, and we're going to be asking for 50 keys for a White Octane, which is about half the price that it normally costs. So this is basically going to bring in a lot of people who think they're getting a really, really good deal. So now we wait, and already we have people adding me. So subject number 1 is here, and we're just going to have to see how this one turns out. And a lot of this I'm just going to leave with music so you guys can actually just enjoy it yourself. But what's happening here is I'm just telling him that we'll do a trade for 50 keys. He does offer for 70 keys. What you're seeing there is me just copying a little message where I said that it was a social experiment, so I can quickly press that before people, start reporting me and stuff. But anyway, this is going to go down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and distract him from the trade by talking in Steam chat, trying to make him change something or do something in Steam chat. As soon as I see him type in Steam chat, I'm going to change it to the Grey Octane, and I'll be back when we see how his reaction is to this trade switch. So as you can see, guys, he instantly left. He knew that there was a Grey Octane because he's not getting caught out by this, so that's a first person. Now, I think people don't get caught out by this because they're kind of setting themselves up for it, and they know it happens so much. But as you can see here, I'm trying to persuade him to come back so I can give him some free items. And I really didn't want my account to get reported because I'm not actually trying to scam anyone. It's just a little social experiment for a video. And I do give people that I've done like the scam on, I give them free items anyway, just for taking part and wasting their time. So I didn't really know what to give him, but then I decided, I'll just give him some impact crates because I have like 200 of them. And apparently, well, you'll see for yourself, he doesn't really want impact crates, and he thought I was just trying to troll him, which I really wasn't. But he just instantly left again and just started arguing with me for the next 5 minutes, and I was just like, dude, and he didn't believe that this was a social experiment for my channel, like, even though there's going to be proof, this video is proof itself. But, I mean, I'm sorry that I wasted that guy's time, I guess. Anyway, on to the subject number 2, we have somebody else who is wanting a very cheap Titanium White Octane. As you can see, they look quite rich themselves. They're looking forward to this trade, I can definitely tell. So we're going to see the trade swap is a little bit harder to do on this guy because I keep asking him to change the amount of keys, but he decides to not respond in Steam. He just does it, so it was quite hard to get his attention. So instead, I just kept messaging him until he started talking in Steam chat. And as soon as I see that he's typing, I do the swap because obviously, as you can see on my screen, it does cover up the trade. So we'll see how this guy reacts. Maybe he'll react slightly different to the last guy, but we'll just have to see. This person caught me out again, and they instantly left too. But I managed to persuade them back to join back and tell them all what was going on. And this one worked a little bit better. It didn't go so out of hand like the last one, which was lucky, I guess. So I managed to get this guy back, and he really wanted that Titanium White Octane. And I told him, dude, I was donated this. I cannot, I can't trade it away. So after about 3 minutes of him offering me for an Octane, I decided to get him back in to the game and gave him a free key. because I realized people don't want crates. The last guy clearly didn't want crates, and he's probably reporting me as we speak. But I mean, this guy took it a bit easier, and hopefully they'll watch this video and just maybe have a laugh about it. Sorry for wasting your time again. I'll put my hands up for that one. But it's quite fun actually watching how people react. But anyway, subject number 3. We have somebody again who has quite a nice car. We got the Dominus, I think that's the partly cloudy decal that we've seen from the Rocket Pass, and some Saffron Hypnotics, which do look really cool. Also, if you're wondering what decal I have on my car right now, it's a custom decal from Alpha Console. If you want to know how to get it, there's a video. I'll put it in a card up in the top right now, but you can just go and watch that. Anyway, this person wanted the titanium white octane for 50 keys, but I realized, you know what, I think people are a bit cautious that it's a scam, so instead I tried to make him like excited that I was giving him a good offer, and I lowered it down to 40 keys, so then hopefully their focus was they were just so excited that they were getting a cheap octane that they just completely forgot to take notice of what was actually going on the screen. So obviously they said 40, they allowed that, but I needed to draw their attention away from the trade thing. So I asked them for some wheels, and then that means while they were looking for the wheels, obviously scrolling through seeing what wheels they had to offer, then I quickly did the swap, and hopefully it worked. I mean, we'll have to see, but that is another way. If you can't message them on Steam, that is another way you could try and do this scam, I guess. But obviously I don't really want to promote scamming, so this is kind of a test to see if people understand, and also it kind of, people who do get scammed by it do then are lucky enough to really know and be scammed by me, because then I'm going to give the items back and they won't get scammed for real in the future. So anyway, this guy doesn't seem to have noticed. He was so excited that he was getting a good trade, and of course does the trade for a grey octane. That is literally major profit. From 6 keys to like 40 keys is insane profit. But obviously, I don't promote scamming, guys. Do not scam. Like, you're just going to get reported in the end anyway. And think about what the person feels on the other end. But as you can see, it's quite a priceless reaction here. We have some WTFs being thrown around. And obviously, think about it. What would you feel like if you were just scammed? So obviously, I had to, after being called a little scammer, I had to release the news that it wasn't a real scam, which I think people are probably over the moon when, if that ever happens to them, like just being told that it's just a joke or something. I think I'd be over the moon. But anyway, guys, before the video ends, please let me know, have you ever been scammed, and how was it? Tell me a story down in the description if you've ever been scammed, or if you know anyone who's been scammed. So guys, anyway, I just want to conclude this video. We're going to be talking about how basically people don't get scammed anymore that easily. So a lot of people are cautious, they're aware that scams happen, and I'm really happy that that's the case. And this last trade here is actually just a bit of a setup. Emano is my friend, and he did not fall for this scam at all. But it just shows how people like actually can get scammed, and obviously it's not a nice thing to scam people. But anyway, we can see that from this video, people don't get scammed easily from this. So if you're a scammer, don't try it. It's not going to work. You're going to get reported and you're going to get banned. So honestly, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll leave you here with a few messages of me and Emano just talking in chat, being a bit goofy. But I mean, that's it for this video. Leave a like if you liked, obviously. And again, let me know if you've ever been scammed down below. But I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.